Hello, hello, hello. Tis I, the Goose, and it is time for the final game in the Shadowrun trilogy, I guess you could call it. We're doing Shadowrun Hong Kong. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm not going to be doing this game with the import feature that I know I could do. Just going to start a new character for just no particular reason, honestly. Just feel like doing it that way. Oh, my Wi-Fi is not on. There we go. Sorry, I was looking at my phone for a second there. Wi-Fi on my phone was, for whatever reason, turned off. It was weird. But anyway, Shadowrun Hong Kong. So, similar to the other Shadowrun games, haven't played through this, have no idea what's in store. Probably going to go with a similar build to what I did during Dragonfall. Where I do the pistols, ranged combat, dodge, and decking. I might change it up a little and do may have double up in mage instead. See how that plays. I don't know, but let's see. So this one I found out when starting it up for the first time that there's apparently 2 campaigns in this because I have the extended edition. There's this one, which is the main campaign, and then there's the bonus. This one I cannot access until I have a save file from this one. So won't be able to, so I'll probably be doing that this one afterward if we have the time. I don't know if I will have the time because later this week Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be releasing, specifically on Thursday. Baldur's Gate 3 is releasing, so obviously Thursday, that's what I'm going to be doing, is playing Baldur's Gate 3. So hopefully 3 days of streaming is enough to finish off Shadowrun Hong Kong. When Baldur's Gate 3 comes out, I will be streaming it, and I'll also just keep streaming over the weekend. I'm probably going to end up streaming every day this week and just continue streaming until Baldur's Gate 3 is done. No idea how long it's going to take to finish Baldur's Gate 3, but that is how I intend to what I intend to do for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm hoping that the content will last at the very least until the 25th, because that's when Armored Core 6 comes out, and that'll be the next game that I stream and keep streaming until either I'm done with the content or Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty releases. So, but with all that said, let's get this underway. So, Shadowrun Hong Kong, let's go. Normal difficulty as always, because there's no reason to do anything else. Let's see, I've played as a human, I've played as an elf. I'll go back to playing as a human. And I'll continue doing none for that. Let's see, what extra faces have we got here? I like this guy's mustache. I gotta say, this one definitely is in the running. Wait, really? That's the only difference between these two? Oh, and this guy smokes. Okay, there's the difference. We've got a slightly different color headgear. Okay. A goatee and a cigarette. Those are the differences. Edgelord. Although I suppose this is the Cyberpunk. Hey, that looks familiar. You know what? Screw it. Let's go with this, because this is the one that I picked for Shadowrun Return, so I might as well go ahead and stick with it. Spend your karma. Oh, okay. This is a little bit different. Interesting, interesting. So, in order to be able to equip cyberware, you have to so in order to equip cyberware, you need to increase your body stat, and that allows you to equip different pieces of cyberware and gives you different abilities with said cyberware. That's actually pretty cool. And of course, this is all the same. I am sticking with pistols. Strength, still not gonna do anything in strength. Do I want to do decking, or do I want to go with spellcasting? Yeah, that's chi casting. That's different. And then, of course, charisma, where we get to pick etiquettes. I don't think I'm going to bother with charisma this time, because it does open up dialogue options, but I kind of want to see what happens if I go full bore into just combat and ignore the charisma. Let's see. So let's go ahead. See, I don't want to go past 4 in anything. Yeah, we'll do that. That works. So I got 5 body, 5 quickness, and then 4 each in dodge, range, pistols. I'm ignoring every other stat, just doing quickness and body. Then later on, maybe I'll go into like intelligence, willpower, or something like that. Cyberware affinity, I'm not gonna bother with cyberware affinity right now. Oh, we get him. Okay, so we got a little bit more in-depth character naming feature here. You know what? I'm gonna go with an old name that was used for other games. And then we'll go with Goose for the street name. Okay, Shadowrun Hong Kong. Let's see. Let's see how this goes.
You have one new message.
Hong Kong Free Enterprise Zone, August 2056.
I hope I have the right number. Look, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I need your help. Remember the day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told you that the past is just a story, that if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you. Yeah. I was wrong. I'm on my way to Hong Kong now, to finish something I should have faced a long time ago. And
Hang on a second.
I need you with me. I know we're not blood, and we didn't leave things in a good place. But you and Duncan are the only real family I have. Please, if our past means anything to you, meet me in Hong Kong right away. I'll explain more when you get here.
Something tells me I don't get there in time.
Begging you. I'm almost out of time.
Yeah, I think you can upgrade that almost. Hard landing. Raymond Black. The old man gave you a home once, took you and Duncan off the gang-ridden streets of the Barrens, sheltered, educated, and slapped sense into you both, until you almost resembled productive members of society. And then you took off, left it all behind, landed behind bars for a time, tried to start a new life after that. It's been 8 years since you've heard Raymond's voice, until out of the blue you got this cryptic message, a plea for help. Meet me in Hong Kong right away. And wired to your account enough Nguyen to pay for the flight and then some. The descent is rough. A squall comes out of nowhere, sending a solid sheet of rain punching into the suborbital transport. With a ragged shudder, the plane finally skids to a halt at the edge of the Cheklapkok tarmac. I probably mispronounced the hell out of that. This is going to be about as bad. If there's a lot of Chinese terms in this, it's going to be just as bad as I was with the German terms in the last game. I'm going to mispronounce all of them as hard as without even intending to. It's just going to happen. Let's see. An hour and an interminable number of emotionless security checkpoints later, you hail a water taxi to Victoria Harbor. Hong Kong looms ahead, pulsing with energy. Also, didn't realize my webcam was still in the corner there. Had to turn that off. Missy is elsewhere at the moment. Okay, you step from the churning of the water taxi to the ponderous rocking of the docks, your stomach lurching at the sensation. As soon as you're clear, the captain nods once and steers the small craft back into the harbor. The man never said a word, just handed you a worn brown duffel bag when you stepped on board, filled with gear, some stiff new body armor, and a note. Better safe than sorry. D. Above, some smog-thick clouds hang low in the sky, reflecting the lights of the city in a nauseating swirl. The wind changes direction more than once, creating a heady stew of aromas, diesel, sea salt, street food, and filth. It's all you can do to keep your in-flight meal where it belongs. Two figures stand waiting in the dim light of the pier. The first is an orc, lean with in-your-face muscles and a jaw made to break fists. Second is an elf, one hand resting casually against her hip. Raymond Black is nowhere to be seen. Oh, that's Duncan. Well, don't you look like shit? I probably do look like shit. I probably look like shit after a long flight. Green's not really your color. Doesn't go with that nice new armor I got you. Considering how much synthahol we used to put down, I'd be surprised if you could handle a little chop. Gotta go find Raymond. Find him? I thought he'd be here. Never showed. Huh. No clue where he might be? Checked in with the local PD and morgue. If he's dead, his body hasn't turned up yet. That's a good sign, I guess. He's an old man and he's out there alone somewhere. He's a smart guy. He can take care of himself. He's not the same. Raymond hasn't been himself in a long time. How so? He's been restless, staying in his study inside his own head a lot, and he barely sleeps anymore. I've been worried about him, but I haven't figured out what to do about it. And I didn't have a brother to turn to. Hell, I wasn't too sure you were even alive still until Raymond managed to track down your number. We should get going. Head back to the meeting point in case your dad shows up. Carter is the name of the woman, apparently. They're wearing Lone Star body armor. Looks like they've gone private police. Okay. Carter, Seattle Lone Star. I'm Duncan's partner. And superior officer. I let him carry my coffee for me sometimes, write my parking tickets, that kind of thing. Let's just find Raymond. He was supposed to meet us in the plaza on the other side of the pier. Oh, what's this? Fresh construction expanding the harbor out into the water. Corporate interests can afford to create new streets. Yeah, that's usually how that works. Oh, we got a locked gate. Oh, he doesn't like being called Rookie. Too bad, Rookie. Oh. Shouting in Cantonese. You guys doing some late night fishing? Oh yeah, we're fishing for assholes. Ah, goody. I've seen a badge like that before. Either it's fake or you're some kind of security guard. Either way, this ends the same. Think he's done talking. Yeah, probably. Okay. Let's see. You've got a rifle. Have you move right up here. Shoot at that guy. And you are a caster with some really good spells, actually. You can move up here as well. And then go ahead and shoot a power bolt at that guy, I guess. Ha! You missed. And that dude just shot his own guy. How about that? Go ahead and move behind some cover here. You can go ahead and heal the dude that just got hit, and then throw another bolt at that dude. Ow. Easy. Okay, so the guys that just tried to jump us may or may not have been triads. Great. That's just what we need to deal with, right? Coco, an illegal street drug made from the elite kamikaze formula. Adds 1 body, 1 strength, 1 willpower for 5 rounds. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. I'll sell it later. Edge with monofilament? Oh, shit. Okay. In Cantonese, okay. She runs... Oh, hang on a second. Somebody is knocking at my door. Yeah. That's before me. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, not sure what's going on with it. Just the bowl will start leaking for whatever reason. It'll fill back up. Doesn't that much, and it's not raining anywhere. It's just the flaps. Okay, wasn't expecting those guys today. Sorry about that interruption. That was maintenance coming to fix an issue that I was having with my toilet. Okay, let's see. We speak only Cantonese from now on, just like we did when we lived at Raymond's. Endless drills are about to pay off. At least you can still handle yourself in a fight. Lone Star now, huh? He's not at all curious about what I've been up to. Hey, Carter got the gate open. Nice. Oh, hello. Hey, Missy. It's okay, they're gone. Yeah. Yeah, Missy, bolted as soon as they came in. She does not do well with strangers, unfortunately. I don't get very many visitors, so... Looks like we're on a stroll through Smuggler Central. These gangers don't know we're here. We could probably just slip past. Or we could clip them. They're already looking for us. Might be better to take them out now while we've got the element of surprise on our side. While unaware hostiles are on screen, press the unholster button to enter turn-based combat mode. Oh, this is new. Let's go ahead and slip past. No reason to mess with them if we don't have to. A husky troll. I wonder if that's husky as defined by the Gabriel Iglesias 5 levels of fatness, which are now 6 levels of fatness, actually. For those that don't know, the levels are big, healthy, husky, fluffy, and damn. And then the 6th level that he added later was, oh hell no. Okay, troll, orc, dwarf, elf, 2 men, 2 women. They're different from the smugglers on the dock. Alert, poised, professional. You can see they've made a token attempt to conceal their weapons. The unspoken message is clear. We're strapped. Mind your manners. Evening, folks. You got permits for those bazookas? You can almost feel Wu's cop training kick in. It's like watching a drone execute command routine. He reaches for his rifle, brings it up quick, but it's too late. By the time it hits shoulder level, an assortment of nasty-looking ordnance is already trained on his head. Alright, everybody just be cool. Bit late for that, isn't it? How do I want to do this? Nah, it's never too late to be cool. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot just now. Something we can do for you, officer? Looking for an old man, Raymond Black. We were supposed to meet him here. You know him? Where is he? Your friend Raymond never showed. We've been waiting for the better part of an hour. And who are you? No one you want to mess with. We do odd jobs for for money. What did he want with you? Needed friends, the heavily armed kind. The old man hired us to take you all on a little excursion. Shadowrunners. This is bullshit. Raymond would never hire Shadowrunners. They're criminals. Mercenary operatives. Criminal mercenary operatives. So yeah, you were right. Your buddy Raymond was associating with a bunch of hardened criminals. Sorry to burst your bubble, Lone Star. Guess you didn't know the old man as well as you thought. Let's all stay focused. No need for this to get ugly. We need to find Raymond. These are the people who can help us do that. What were you hired to do? The old man wanted us to take him to Kowloon Walled City. Okay, this is actually pretty cool, because Kowloon Walled City is an actual, or at least was an actual location in Hong Kong. And it has very interesting history behind it. But I'm not sure why they have it present here, because I'm pretty sure that Kowloon Walled City was torn down by the time this game was actually released. Because, like I said, it used to exist. It doesn't exist anymore. Although there's like one part of it that is still standing, but for the most part, the city is torn down. Slum, right? I've heard of it. It's a shithole, the worst slum in the Eastern Hemisphere. We get it, it's a real bad place. Now why would a little old man pay you to take him there? Wouldn't say. He mumbled a lot too. Just kept rambling on and on about how he had to get in. Under ordinary circumstances, I never would have accepted the gig. The walled city's the last place I want to go, but the old man rolled up a truckload of Nguyen and you gotta eat, right? Let's see. Interesting story. Seems like a good time to ramp down the threat of violence, don't you think? Whoa! So that just happened. Carter the troll and the silent elf lie dead in widening pools of blood, their heads broken open like melons dropped from a 4-story building. Nightjar and Gutshot were apparently their names. This is the police. Lay down your weapons, put your hands behind your head, and come out where we can see you. Save your breath, they won't listen. They aren't here to make your arrests. We need a way out of here now. The rat girl stares at the ground intently as if listening, then her brow furrows, her eyes go beady and her nose wrinkles up. Okay, I've got a way out. It's at the end of the street. Everyone come with me. There's a door down the street that leads to a back alley. That's our exit point. You fall behind, you get left behind. Okay. Let's move you up here. You gotta move up there, and you can move... You can move right here. Okay, so my mage got taken out. That's unfortunate. Let's see, what have you got? You got an SMG. And you've got a pistol. And he missed the grenade toss. And you can move right up here. Then you move... Oh, you have a shotgun. Oh, that's not a shotgun, that's a grenade launcher. Let's go ahead and just move you up here. Oh, goody, we've got a conjurer. Oh, slow movement. That's actually a new kind of debuff. I don't want to shoot that guy behind us while these guys focus on taking out Summoner over here. Wow, the aim on these SMGs is lousy. This one's gonna die. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay. That'll do the trick, I guess. Did not think that was going to work quite as well as it did, but I will not argue with results. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, everybody is taken care of, right? Yes, everybody is taken care of. Now let's get out of here before somebody else dies. Wow, really? Ow. Now you escape. Now you escape. There we go. Got out of there. That was a little bit rougher than I thought it was going to be. Gotta keep going. Oh, apparently we're clear. Okay. This is bullshit. I'm done messing around in alleys and sewers. I'm done running from cops. For fuck's sake, I am a cop. There's a Lone Star Sergeant dead back there. She was... I don't know what the hell's going on with the Hong Kong cops, but I'm calling in some Lone Star backup from home. I'm gonna get some of my own people down here. Then we're gonna find Raymond and figure out what the hell's going on. Whatever you say, big guy, you have fun with that. Foster father. He's probably a dead man, sorry, but it's the truth. I'm locked out of the network. My law enforcement status has been revoked. This is saying there's an APB out on us, you and me both. I figured as much. You heard them on the loudspeaker. They knew our names. And on that note, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. Come on, Isabel, let's... Police issued. They can trace you through that. Yours too, it's on the network. Burners, I suppose. That's the least we could do after your help back there. Thanks, now what? Got it, we gotta go right now. They're after us too. Oh boy. Your screen displays a local newscast. Your own face stares back at you from the upper left corner of the screen. And in breaking news just under an hour ago, Hong Kong port authorities were involved in a firefight with members of a terrorist cell linked to the mainland city-state of Henan. The battle left 3 terrorists dead, along with an unconfirmed number of Hong Kong police officers. Our sources report that Seattle natives Duncan Wu and Tyson Carr, along with their Hong Kong-based accomplices, are still at large. They are well armed and should be considered extremely dangerous. Well, shit. Kowloon officials report that the terrorist cell, known as the White Star, maintains ties to the state of Henan and it is purported to be receiving weapons and funding from anti-corporate groups in the UCAS city-state of Seattle. Port authorities are standing on high alert, and the Hong Kong Police Force's Special Duties Unit has been engaged to deal with the threat. We go live now to the Chief Inspector of the Special Duties Unit, who will be making a statement. Oh my goodness. I have yet to ascertain the motive for tonight's attack, but it was clearly a well-planned and coordinated effort. Really? I just showed up. What are you talking about? We've already issued an all-points bulletin along with a kill or capture order for the 4 remaining terrorists, and I have instructed the Special Duties Unit to make this manhunt a top priority. Wow, okay. Doesn't look good, does it? They've labeled us as terrorists. There's an APB out on us. I've heard this kind of announcement before. I know what comes with it. It doesn't matter if we have nothing to do with whatever city-state. They're gonna hunt us down. It's open season. And the 2 of us will be hunted down right alongside you. Lovely. We gotta go deep, hit the mainland for a while until we can figure this out, find a hole to crawl into. We've got to get them off the grid too. Way off. Only criminals and lowlifes go sinless. That means that you can be traced, both of you. You get spotted by a drone or security camera, get ID'd by a retinal scanner, or try to use your cred stick or passport, HKPF will know just where to find you. Lovely. Leave her alone, we're all in this together. You need to get your sins burned, delete you from the record books, all of them. If we burn our sins, go off grid like that, won't they just redouble their efforts to find us? Imagine playing a game of hide and seek with a siren strapped to your head. Would you rather try and hide with the siren or with the siren conspicuously asps? She makes a fair point. Okay, what do we gotta do? We gotta ask for help. There's only one person we know who has the kind of pull it takes to burn a sin and hide us from the cops. Kindly Cheng. Let me guess, underworld hard ass. Like a walnut. She's what's known as Straw Sandal, kind of a middle manager for the Yellow Lotus Syndicate. Their triad. Kindly Cheng controls all the illegal activity in our neighborhood. Smuggling, bootlegging, counterfeiting. Let's see. Sounds like my kind of scum. This is no joke. Kindly Cheng controls a good-sized portion of Kowloon's underworld. She has soldiers, resources, she's smart, and she is not to be underestimated. Taking favors from a woman like Kindly Cheng is a good way to get yourself into indentured servitude. You don't want to owe favors to a woman like that. Ideally, you don't want to deal with her at all. That was Nightjar's job. You mean you worked with her? What did we just tell you? She's got her fingers in everything, including brokering Shadowrunners for the court. Kindly Cheng is our fixer. Ah, makes sense. Just stay on her good side and you'll have nothing to worry about. Now let's get this done before one of you trips the APB and brings all hell down upon us. Okay. So this is pretty interesting. In the first 2 games, you are a Shadowrunner, you know, going through a different, going on different jobs. In this one, you're not a Shadowrunner, you're just a normal person and you get roped up in with other Shadowrunners. You scramble up the ladder and through an accessway where the sewer system spits you out into the Hong Kong Mass Transit Railway System, the MTR. Crossing the rails, you climb up to the platform and into the station. Above you is Haoi, where the rat shaman and the little Decker plan to plead your case to Kindly Chang, the one woman they know who can help you get underground and off the grid fast, but there'll be a price. Chang is a triad boss whose favors tend to come with strings attached. Sounds of a waterfront at night leak down from the stairway to the surface. Peering up the steps, you can catch a glimpse of the night sky, overcast and low. Yay, I got more karma. This is the MTR station for Hawaii. Once you go up those stairs, you'll be in our neighborhood. Kindly Chang runs her operation out of a mahjong parlor there called Swift Winds. There's an APB out on us. How do you expect us to get this to the Swift Winds place without taking a bullet? Hey, he took off his goggles. It's well known as a protected area. Kindly Cheng sees to that. It's a shadow community. Smugglers, hijackers, black marketeers, you get the idea. Cops tend to give the place a wide berth. Police cameras don't last long here. Between the smog and the cloud cover, we shouldn't have to worry about drone surveillance either. HKPF won't find you, not if you follow our lead. Here's how this is going to work. You can't get an audience with Cheng until we secure you an invitation, so me and Iz will go on ahead, pay our respects. Then we'll request that she see you, politely. How do we get the invitation? We'll kiss her ass until it shines. Makes sense to me. One more thing, Kindly Cheng is a dangerous woman. She may seem friendly, but don't let your guard drop, and whatever you do, do not disrespect her. I've dealt with dangerous people all my life. I know how to behave myself. You better. If you don't, it's all of our asses. We'll go on ahead and smooth the way. Just give us a few minutes head start. What if somebody calls cops? No one in Hawaii calls cops. Doing that around here is a quick way to get dead. I get it. That's good. You catch on real quick. We need your sins burned as badly as you do, and we need to figure out a way out of this shit, or we're all dead. See you at the mahjong parlor. Okay. What the hell are we doing here? How do we get into this? I think I'm gonna lose it. Go ahead, we're alone. Carter is dead. Tyson, they fucking ended her. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Sounds like she was more than just your partner. She was my training officer, you idiot, my mentor. Look like you two are close. You're out there on the streets facing down a food riot. You need to know someone's looking out for you, that you're standing next to someone you can depend on. That was Carter. You're sane. This is shock and grief. Because we're gonna burn our sins. Do you get what that means? The moment we do that, we're dead. To all the world, we're dead. We're wiped clean. Raymond, the house we grew up in, my career, Carter, all gone. No home, no money, no identity, nothing. We will be nobody. You were street kids, Duncan. We're used to being nobody. Who the fuck are you to tell me to chill after what just happened? And you aren't losing what I'm about to lose either. Our paths went in different directions a long time ago. Oh, flashback time? Flashback time. Yeah. You don't just leave like this. What am I going to say to Raymond? You know how he is. Yeah, I know how he is. Inflexible. Or breaking one of his rules just being outside the house after curfew. What's so important that you have to run out now in the middle of the night without even telling Raymond why? Let's see. So all of these have truth marked on them, so I can only assume this is where you establish your character's backstory, similar to how in Dragonfall, whenever you talked to your crew members and they asked you, Dietrich in particular, asked you about your past, you could, you know, expand on your own character's backstory through the different things that you told him. This is just the same thing, looks like. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Need to see a guy about a deal. Whatever's going on, I can tell you one thing. Raymond will not approve. Raymond doesn't approve of anything but the life of a wage slave. See you in a couple of days. 3 days later, you were behind bars in a private corporate prison. No interrogation, no charges, no appeal. Years later, some corporation bought some other corporation and the new board of directors pushed through some sort of reform agenda and the higher-ups gave an order. And then you were out with a few hundred million to your name and one scary as hell non-disclosure agreement ensuring your silence. Not that it mattered to you anymore. You were starting fresh, determined, until Raymond tracked you down, left you that voicemail, brought you to Hong Kong, and back together with Duncan. Let's hear it. Where the hell have you been all this time? Why didn't you contact me, at least to tell me you were alive? Corporate black site. I really don't know how to process that one right now. I don't know if we're still alive tomorrow we can talk more. This shit is too much. We're marooned on this island, hunted by the cops. My partner is dead, Raymond is missing, and we're about to go see a crime lord about erasing our goddamn identities. And as a bonus, our only allies are a pair of tiny criminals who would kill us if they could, so they didn't have to deal with us. Yeah, that about sums it up. I got your back. Okay, now we're gonna go and see a lady about burning our identities. Aoi, a makeshift boat city latched onto the Kai-Tak riverfront like a parasite. Behind you, a massive snarl of dark and derelict high-rises dominates the horizon, the walled city. So we're looking for a mahjong parlor. Chrome Alley, medical services and mechanical repair. Premises protected by deadly weapons and infectious diseases. Okay, don't think I want to mess with that just yet. Triad Guard, Frederick Cafe. Let's talk to this dude. Club is members and invites only. I suggest you move alone. Gotcha. Club 88, huh? Let's, head down here. There's a smuggler. Hey, there's the Mahjong Parlor. Swift Wind's Mahjong Parlor, filled with the stink of cigarette smoke, the incessant click-clack of mahjong tiles, and the grim faces of hardened gamblers. Yeah, there's Kindly Chang. My little pair of fuck-ups here told me all about what happened on the docks. How two of my best runners had their heads put out. How you need protection, and how you need to get your identities wiped before you get your heads put out too. Potentially leading the heat to my front door, placing me and everyone in my employ in danger. So wise, so very, very wise. And since you are one short hair away from being dumped in the river chained to Isabel's corpse, I suggest you let your new friends here do the talking for a while. Does that make sense to you, dear? Ooh, boy. I'm gonna remain silent for now. Now, my darlings, I understand from little rat shit here that you came from Seattle to meet with my client, Mr. Black. But before you could find him, the HKPF started splattering gray matter everywhere and everything went to shit. Now you need your sins burned so you can disappear before you end up dead too, is that right? Yes, ma'am. Very good. Why don't we start with you telling me who you are? Call me Goose. Oh, you've already chosen a street name. How prescient of you. Tyson, I do what needs doing. I know the type. And how did you become someone who does what needs doing? Picked it up young, been in the cooler for a few. Still can't believe it. Looks like the gun show is in town. What's your name, gun show? I hear there were some fresh corpses found on the docks tonight. Smugglers, I believe. Didn't sound like the Hong Kong police when I heard about it. Your doing? I identified myself as Lone Star, but they wouldn't stand down. They had weapons. It was self-defense. I don't care. They weren't my people. But now I know you're a life taker, Mr. Gunshow, you and your friend here. And now I'm curious, why were you meeting Raymond Black on the docks tonight? Foster father. Sorry, kids, but he was looking like shit when I saw him. Eyes half open, dark circles around him, dragging his feet the whole bit. Foster daddy was in a bad place. Like he wasn't sleeping. Could be, from what he said, it sounded like he was having nightmares. He would stop in the middle of a sentence and mutter something to himself. One time it was about the walls breathing or something. Another time it was about teeth. Thousands of teeth. Creepy. I remember him drifting off near the end of our meeting. It looked like he was off somewhere else in his head. He said, I left prosperity in there. Then Nightjar put his hand on Mr. Black's shoulder, asked him why he wanted to go into the walled city so badly. That seemed to bring him back. When your old man opened his eyes, they were full of tears. Then he muttered something else I couldn't make out. Yeah, really irritating after a while. I can imagine. You two need your sins burned, and you need them burned fast. Hong Kong dragnets are bad news. When they roll in force. Armored personnel carriers, heavy armor, heavy weapons, sorcerers, the whole thing, and they aren't coming to arrest you. Good news is, I can help you. With a wave of my hand, I can have your sins disappear. But you need to understand, my darlings, is that what you're asking for is not a simple request. Burning a sin isn't just deleting a number, it's wiping all reference to that number from all of the world's largest databases. It's masking your mugshot in their facial recognition database so that the first camera you walk past doesn't bring them down on you like a ton of bricks. It's covering our fucking tracks so that the act of burning your sin doesn't lead them right to us. It requires contacts in numerous corporations and the UCAS government. It requires someone like me. Therefore, I need to make a choice. Do I kill you and dispose of your bodies before the cops come looking for you, or do I help you burn your sins? We're more valuable alive. If you're dead, things appear to be much less complicated. If you're alive, You live for now. I'll put your sins to the torch. However, I'll need to call in several valuable favors within my network to do it, and those favors do not come cheap. You will owe me. Can't say I'm surprised. Of course not. You seem to have an understanding of how the world works, the give and take that is a part of every fruitful relationship. I want you to deliver a message for me to a business associate in the walled city. The Yellow Lotus has a strong presence inside. Isabel can tell you about it, can't you, dear? Isabel grew up in the walled city. Okay. They collect taxes for the corporations, extort protection money from shopkeepers, run drugs, gun people. They hurt people. We do those things, yes, but to be fair, we also operate the walled city's black market. You might not be alive today if it weren't for the lifeline that we provide. There's a red pole, a sort of enforcer, yes? On the inside. His name is Strangler Bao. Bao is a strong man, a good soldier, but he has forgotten his place. I need you to remind him. Let me guess, by remind him, you mean put a bullet in his head. No, if I wanted him dead, I would have said so. Don't jump to conclusions, you aren't any good at it. This is a message for Bao. You will deliver it to him in my name and then return to me. Remember, Bao's men are my men. By right, they should be serving me. I would prefer it if you did this quietly and without killing them. I have no use for dead soldiers. One of you will go with these two Westerners to the walled city. Help them locate Bao and show them the ropes. The other will remain here with me. I have several menial and degrading tasks that need doing around the establishment. No matter who goes and who stays, you'll both pay for bringing an APB to my doorstep. Now I'm gonna find out who ordered the hit on Nightjar and do some dentistry on him with power tools. That boy was my favorite. He sang to me sometimes. That other one I don't care about. Gutshot was an asshole. Well, that will be all, my darlings. Return to me when you are done. Deal. Okay, let's spend some karma. Okay. I don't want to get cyberware just yet because I'm fairly certain that the cyberware is just not going to be available to me right away. So I feel like going into range combat and quickness is going to be a little bit better. Let's go ahead. Let's put an extra thing in range combat. And then I guess I can go ahead and put 2 points in cyberware affinity, why not? And then I got 1 karma left over. Okay, let's talk to the smuggler and see if, show me what you're selling. Okay, so we got the Seska Black Scorpion. Sniper rifle. Okay, so we got the sniper rifles back in the game, which is good. We've got firewall exploder. So this is just a this looks like a general purpose store for a little bit of everything. I don't know if there are specialized stores things. I assume there are. Let's see. Maybe I can go in here now and see what's going on with the cyberware. Cyberdoc. Doing a job for kindly. Oh, okay, so they won't do anything for me unless I actually become part of Kindly's crew. Auntie Chang said you'd be coming, you can pass. Okay. I'm traveling to new mission locations, yada yada yada. Okay. Let's bring her because she has heal. And healing is important. City of Darkness, Kowloon Walled City, the most densely populated spot on Earth. Nearly 40,000 people crammed into 7 acres of chaos, poverty, disease, and vice. Self-contained city that collects no taxes and provides no city services. Stagnant water sits in temporary wells, trash lies piled on roofs for controlled burns, improvised structures lean dangerously over populated areas. It's the ideal breeding ground for all manner of illicit trade, drugs, gambling, black market trade, metahuman trafficking, and everything in between. The only law is triad law. And now you need to enter the septic system of a city, find a triad enforcer named Strangler Bao, and deliver a message from Kindly Chang. So that is actually a pretty pretty accurate number. Not 100% accurate, but Kowloon Walled City was actually estimated to have about 40 to 50,000 people living in it, and yes, it was about 7 acres of land. Foul, oily water rains down from above, mixes with the filth and offal and swill of the streets, turns it into a flowing slurry of unrecognizable sewage. Raymond said that prosperity is in the walled city, but I don't see it. Why the hell would he want to set one foot in this place? You got me. As I said, the walled city is the worst slum in the Eastern Hemisphere, maybe in the world. There's something wrong with this place. It isn't just a slum. It feels poisonous somehow on an astral level. It churns my stomach to even come near it. Okay, you were right. This isn't the Barrens. It feels, I don't know, thicker. Which way? Lotus Den. That's what Bao calls his little corner of hell. I don't know where it is offhand, but I have a way of finding things. We probably aren't expecting anyone to come in for us. We can kick in the door and drop the guards, hand over the message, and get the hell out. Kindly doesn't want them dead. She wants them to remember where their loyalties lie. It's tough to remember much of anything when you've got a bullet in your head. I mean, we could kill them if you really wanted to. Technically, Bao is the only one that has to live. I'd rather keep Auntie Chang happy than piss her off again. Group safety is my biggest concern. Okay. Let's go for a walk through Kowloon Walled City. Or at least how it is in this game. Student at HKU. Look like you haven't slept in days. Feng Shui in the Sixth World. This was the right place to do it. Only place to do it, otherwise I wouldn't be here. What does Feng Shui have to do with a slum? Rich people hired geomancers to design the interiors of their homes to attune them just right to achieve balance and harmony. The poor have nothing like that. Leave a slum to fester long enough and you get this. I think that the negative feng shui of places like this affects the people who live here, that it changes them in a fundamental way, makes them less capable of breaking the cycle and getting out. That's what I'm trying to prove. Before the awakening, people thought of feng shui as a philosophical system. Now, in the Sixth World, it's more than that. It's actually a form of magic. The whole thing revolves around qi, the invisible life energy that binds every person and thing together. It's very real here in Hong Kong. Nobody knows the reason why. Maybe it's only real because people believe that it is. The important thing is, it's a measurable, quantifiable phenomenon. There's an entire industry that's grown up around it. It isn't, not at all. The feng shui in the walled city is completely screwed. I mean, just look at the place. Qi is all wrong here. You can feel it, right? Bad feng shui, qi needs to flow or it goes sour. Positive feng shui allows that to happen. I hate to admit it, but I could use some help. I started running in, I guess you could call it an experiment of sorts. Nothing conclusive, just a few quick trials to support my hypothesis before I go into hardcore data gathering mode. There are only a few things left to do. If you could finish them for me, I could get out of here. Follow the notes on this sheet. I need you to make adjustments to the area's feng shui. My notes will tell you how. The goal is to remove sources of friction and record the results. My hypothesis is that even small adjustments can have a measurable impact on qi flow. If I'm right, it should improve, and life here should get just a little bit better. Let's see what I can do. Okay, let's see what exactly this note is. Let's see. The note has a list of repairs, most of them crossed off. There are some left, scrawled in an uneasy hand. Sparking wires, trinket man. Broken water shutoff valve, lower level. And burning tires, past market. Is it in wisdom? Yeah, it's here in spellcasting. You know what? I will go ahead and get a level in spellcasting. I will go for some spellcasting. Are those sparking wires? And this guy's a merchant. What do you sell? You sell some fetishes. Okay. there's the Lotus Den. This cloth has a lot of negative energy coming off of it. I think there's a spirit bound to it. Oh, it's a ghost. What's the last thing you remember? Was pushed out of my shop, hunted through alleys. Bow and his men. I wouldn't pay them, wouldn't accept their protection. I was too proud. They tore me apart, butchered me like a duck. Oh, that sucks. Let's see. Entrance in the sublevels. A chute, a door, red paint, and numbers. 5465, 5465. Thank you, spirits. Cool, so I have a back way into the Lotus Den. That's good. What a jerk. Hey, there's the burning tires. Guess I can't do anything about them just yet. Oh wait, there's a bucket of sand. I can use the bucket of sand to put out the fire. Yeah, pour the bucket of sand on the flames. Now let's go to the lower levels. Maybe I can run into the guy that kicked this dude and kick him back. Let's see. Ooh, a gun runner. Show me what you got. Seska Black Scorpion. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, because I've got the Fajetti Security 500, which is 7 damage, and this is 6 damage. What was that code again? 5464? 5465. Oh, there are doggos. Ow. And that goes into the Lotus Den. So I'll bear that in mind that that's up there, but don't want to go in there just yet. Is this the same code? Nope, it is not the same code. Okay, before I go in, I want to look around down here a little bit more because I'm pretty sure the water valve that's on the notes that needs to be fixed is around here somewhere. Hey, there's the... Let's see. Unfortunately, I feel like I have to leave him alone simply because he works for Kindly Chang, and I don't want to piss her off. Okay, got that fixed. That was the water valve I was looking for. So now after I'm done at the Lotus Den, I'll be able to get the reward for that, and she'll be able to leave. No, of course not. And I'm not a decker, so I can't just, you know, rid of it. That goes up to the rooftops. Okay, this is some kind of a storeroom. Gives me a couple extra bucks. Oh, hello. What's this? Strangler Bows Code 6378. Perfect. Six, 3, 7, 8. And there's Strangler Bow. I don't know how you got in here, but you've got my attention. Good, I have a message from Kindly Chang. Okay. Mr. Bao, as everyone knows, you are a man of swift action. I respect that, and because of that respect, I will get right to the point. I know where your money is coming from. I know that you have friends working for straw sandals like myself. They have been siphoning funds from their organizations. I know about the noodle shop that you launder the money through. I have tasted their broth and found it wanting. You have been stealing from the Yellow Lotus, glorifying yourself with revenue that we have earned, and I have files to prove it. Oh boy. Now, in light of our recent conflict, you might be wondering why I am keeping this information to myself, why I haven't exposed you so you could be dragged from your Lotus Den by the balls and slowly roasted on a rotisserie spit. In truth, I respect your ambition. You have a lot to learn about candor and loyalty, but I believe that you still have value, and I am still willing to work with you. However, in order for that to happen, we need to come to an understanding about the nature of our partnership. I own you, Bao. You and all your men. You are my fucking playthings, dolls to twist and pose as I see fit. I am in this position because I am far better at this than you, and it's time you learned it. Accept what I am telling you and we can get back to business. Prosper together. But if you continue your little rebellion, I will mail tiny pieces of you to your children and take their picture as they open the package. Wow. That is, yeah. You have 24 hours to return to the fold. If you aren't here licking my heels by then, the information will be released and you will become food for fish. Your choice, pal. 24 hours. Tell Miss Chang, Mrs. Chang to expect me at Swiftwinds tomorrow morning. It was a pleasure meeting you. Oh, just go. Now, I don't know if me doing that makes it okay for me to just leave through the front door. So I'm going to assume that it doesn't and leave the way I came. Well, that was the thing. Never thought I'd be shuttling messages between criminals in a Hong Kong syndicate. I can't imagine what Raymond would have wanted in the walled city. This place just feels wrong. This place makes you feel like your life has no value, like there's just no point to anything. Great life you have here. I can't believe it. We actually delivered the old lady's message without anyone dying. Gun show, seriously? That's not gonna stick, is it? Wait. I'm not allowed to go back into the walled city to tell the lady that she can leave? Well, shit, if I had known that, I would have turned in the quest before going into the Lotus Den. That sucks. I hope I can turn that in later, at least. Heard from Bao. He got my message very clearly, and I understand that there were no casualties created during your little delivery run. I am pleased and surprised. I get that a lot. My message was delivered and Strangler Bao is back in the fold, earning for me. As far as I'm concerned, our transaction is complete. While you were gone, I set the wheels in motion to wipe your identities. The order has been sent. Congratulations, you are now sinless, shadow people. Didn't like the way my life was going anyway. Yeah, well, I had something going in Seattle. I had my license, I was going freelance, found a storefront in Bellevue where Carter and I were going to set up shop. Now it's all blown to hell. Whoever gave the kill order on Carter also forced us to give up our identities and took Raymond. That's all I can think about, finding who did this, finding Ray. While I was working to get your sins burned, I also had my network look into Raymond Black's disappearance. I have news to share with you, my darlings, the kind you won't like. Raymond Black is dead. Well, yeah, I kind of figured that. Another shooting involving the police department, a Seattle community organizer and an industrial engineer was apparently shot and killed while resisting arrest at Victoria Harbor last night. HKPF police report that the UCAS man, Raymond Black, was behaving erratically and would not respond to police orders to surrender. No additional information regarding Black or why he was traveling to Hong Kong are available. Police have stated that due to this shooting's proximity to last night's shootout with the White Star, the investigation must remain confidential and no other details are being revealed at this time. Keeps getting worse. You're right, Auntie. That was news I did not like. Sorry for your loss. Never had a father, so I don't know what it's like to lose one, but sorry. Raymond dies the same night we're ambushed. That's no coincidence. Afraid that's not all. This is security footage from Victoria Harbor last night. You'll find it contains a contradiction. Ah, it's the scene from the little intro bit. Raymond stands facing the camera, gets a clear view of the suit's face. White plastic. Okay. Those weren't cops, and Raymond wasn't resisting arrest. Really? You thought for a moment that he would be resisting arrest? After hearing that story from the cops that tried to ambush you? It's the kind of fashion accessory that stands out in a crowd. The guy's either a fool or an arrogant son of a bitch. Either way, I'm gonna find him. Find out who this plastic-faced man is, then we get some answers. With what resources? I'm afraid there are some facts you're going to have to face. You are alone in this country. No network, no money, no identity. I can protect you from the police, but how would you go about discovering what happened to Raymond without me? How would you survive? This is a topic that requires serious consideration. You've had a very long night, my sweets. Very long. And frankly, you all look like shit. Rest now. I promise you safety in my town for the night. We'll talk about the plastic-faced man tomorrow. Ladies, go find our new friends a place to bed down in that retina squat boat you call a home. We'll all talk about after you've slept, figure out our next steps together. Thank you for your help, Auntie. What are friends for? With friends like that, who the fuck needs enemies? Okay, looks like I get to hang out on the boat. Big boat. The safe boat. Stinks of fish, just like that place we squatted at on Leary Avenue back when we were kids. The one with that Aslan family and their dog. They were good people. Yeah, until the 162s decided they wanted the place. They were good people. Sorry that had to happen to them. This has been one shit stain of a day. Yeah, we've all had days like that. Oh, cool. There's my stash. Well, that can go in stash because I'm not going to be using it. That can go in the stash too because I'm also not going to be using that. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. See what happens tomorrow. Oh, we get a cutscene. Neat.
What makes you say he's not dead? Statement from the cops on the newscast could be fake. Ours was. In that surveillance footage, we never saw Raymond get shot. The camera was hit by a stray gunfire. So what do you want to do? Wait for a lead to turn him up? I'm just the muscle, remember? You're the brains of the outfit. Oh, man.
You do have a name, though. It's Gun Show. Still have that piercing you got in Tacoma? Let's see. Okay. Now let's go and meet with Kindly Chang. Oh, hello. Fine, thanks. What's with the guy on the floor? Shitbird here's a plainclothes cop. He snuck into the area last night while you were sleeping, hoping to find you and kill you before his competition got to you first. My men found him outside the trawler you were sleeping on. They saw to it that your arrest was undisturbed and that your location remained a mystery. You can thank Mr. Bao for that. Thank you for guaranteeing our safety, Mr. Bao. Now, Shitbird, tell my friends here what you told me. I don't know anything, I swear. We just got the orders last night. Somebody high up wants these two dead. The whole department is on it. I don't know anything else. Someone from high up? How high? All the way up. It's someone on the council. Someone on the executive council wants these two dead. Fuck your ancestors to the 18th generation. Give me the truth. It's the truth, I swear it. Whoever it was labeled them as terrorists. We're to terminate with extreme prejudice. That's all he's got. For whatever reason, last night somebody on the Executive Council of the Free Enterprise Zone ordered Hong Kong police force to kill two nobodies from Seattle. Find that fascinating, don't you? Yeah, but why the need to label us international terrorists? Propriety. When the government has someone gunned down, they prefer to make it appear justified. The people feel safer when their murders feel like part of civilization. That is true. My, but you have definitely fallen into the deep end of the pool. Seattle isn't like Hong Kong. There, the megacorps control the government. Here, the corps are the government. The exec council is chosen by the corporate board of governors. They're basically the legislative and executive branches of the Hong Kong government in one tiny package. 8 people call all the shots, neat and efficient. For the wage slaves and the civilian sheep, the corporation are a pantheon of gods who wield absolute power. But not for us. Who else knows about my guest's visit to Haoi, Shitbird? No one. I hadn't called it in yet. I wanted the kill for myself. No one knows they're here, I swear it. Mr. Bao? He's telling the truth. No outgoing calls on his PDA. Very good. Thank you, Bao. Thank you for your honesty. And one smooth... Oh,
Okay. I was wondering what we were going to do with him. It is clear our friend Raymond Black was up to something involving the walled city, something having to do with prosperity. And this executive council member wanted Raymond dead for it. Now they want you dead for it, too. This plastic-faced man may show up on your door one day, too. I have a proposal for you, my sweets. Work for me. With Nightjar and Gutshot dead, I find myself with 2 job openings. Fill them. I have need of deniable assets here. Players unaffiliated with the triads who can take care of some of the more unsavory business needs about town. You've proven yourselves resourceful, and you have no existing connections here. That can be a positive in this line of work. Shadowrunners. In exchange, I will keep you safe from pests like this one. You'll have safe harbor here in my town and a steady source of income. And while you dip your toe into the waters of corporate espionage, organized crime, and clandestine mercenary actions, I will employ my network to find the plastic-faced man and gather information about Raymond Black. Where he's been, who he's talked to, who stood to gain from his death, what this prosperity could be. What's in it for you? Besides the money and benefits of helping others in my community, I need to learn who killed one of my clients and then ordered the corpse to execute my team of Shadowrunners. This is a brazen disregard of my power. Fate dictates it must be confronted, or I stand to lose everything. We're Westerners. Isn't that a liability in this business? Oh no, on the contrary, there's a good market for out-of-town talent that's just waiting to be exploited. Plus, you're unknown, a surprise, if you will. I find the right jobs for people with your talents. You do what our clients cannot do for themselves. I take a finder's fee and a small percentage of your earnings. You make a lot of million very quickly. It's all very civilized. Work with me, allow me to help you make money, let my network work for you, and help you find out what you've gotten yourselves into. Without my help, you won't last a day out there. You are completely out of your depth, I'm afraid. You need a partner. Kindly Cheng will be your partner. You had to see this coming, Duncan. I did. Fuck it, I'm not a cop anymore. That guy's dead. I'm in. I'm into. Didn't have anything for myself anyway. Alloy is now open to you. First order of business. Goose here has already chosen a street name, but Duncan Wu doesn't exist anymore. You'll need one too. Yeah, okay, I'll think of something. Gun show. Think we already got you covered. Gun show. Yep, it's gun show. Gobbet, Isabel will handle this the same way we did with all your previous work. She didn't say Nightjar. All the jobs I line up for you will be sent to your computer on the squat boat. I got it. Simple process of elimination. Isabel isn't the leader type. Gobbet, let's just say Gobbet doesn't have a head for business. And then there's Gunshow. The jury's out on Mr. Gunshow. Meaning there's a lot going on within that head of yours right now, and I'm not sure I can trust you. So I'm in charge because I'm the best of the worst? Don't put it that way. You're the most equipped for the role. She's making sense. You're the right person for this. Alright, now I am a Shadowrunner with my crew. Crew advancement available. Okay, so it looks like the Shadowrunner crew mechanic is going to work exactly how it did in Dragonfall, meaning I have the 3 core members that I always have access to and I don't have to pay to hire. And then as I progress through the game, they level up, I give them upgrades and all that good stuff. And I assume I will also get access to different mercenaries that I can hire if I want to hire somebody, and possibly recruit people. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, spirits will never break away in the first 2 rounds after summoning them. This increases range I'm increasing the range combat skill. Let's see, this one is Isabel's grenade launcher can now fire remote mines, which can be triggered to detonate at will. Isabel gains the Tar Blaster 1.0 program, an upgraded version of Blaster that also sticks enemies in place for 1 round. Yes. That seems more useful. And then you... Let's see, Lethal Force, gain ability, firepower round. Duncan gains an assault rifle ability that fires a single round of incendiary ammo. Deals an additional 2 damage and pierces up to 2 armor, costs 1 AP, cooldown 2. And then this one is Crowd Control of Augment ability Subdue. Duncan's Subdue ability has its cooldown reduced from 3 rounds to 2 rounds. Lethal Force seems like the better option here. So since I'm part of her team of Shadowrunners, does that mean I can talk to this dude now and take a look at some cyberware? Friendly will vouch for me. Hey, I'm Ambrose. They call me Ten Arms. Welcome to the Kong, fellow UCASian. Kindly says you're alright. What can I do for you? Show me your services. Cyberware. Oh, okay. So we've got way more options for cyberware here. And they did have the they kept the increased essence from Dragonfall. So we have 6 essence instead of 5. Let's see. The data jack, meh. Ares hand razors. Cross cyber spur. Skill wires. Data jack. Okay.
I like that they have different options for this, and had I known that there were different options for this, I probably wouldn't go into spellcasting, but I've kind of made the decision that I am going to go for spellcasting, which means I cannot do cyberware. Because the more cyberware you have, the less effective your spellcasting is. But that is neat. That is neat. And unfortunately, that also means I kind of screwed up my karma points, because I have a bunch of points in cyberware affinity, which now I won't be able to really use because I'm going into spellcasting. So that kind of sucks. The ship is called Bolt Hole. Neat. Parlor of 5 phases? This a spell shop? This is a spell shop. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Some pretty cool stuff in here. So I go, power bolts. Heal wound. And flamethrower, I guess? I only have space for 3 spells, so... Let's see. Oh no, I can have 2 extra spells. Okay. I can get 2 more spells, although realistically I'll only be able to afford 1 more. We'll go with lightning bolts and aim. Wait, can I not use that yet?
Oh, I need spellcasting 3 in order to get it. Okay, so I will be able to use it. I just can't use it right now. Okay, let's go see what kind of jobs I've got lined up. Hmm. Tractor. Okay. Let's see. Do-do-do-do-do. Hmm. We got a bunch of cyber arms that fell off a boat. Hmm. Okay, so I got a guy that lives downstairs that does a lot of machinery work. Let's see. A bunch of missions available to me. Something about a serial killer. Let's see. Do-do-do. Okay, so talking about the different people that you can you can buy stuff from. I already kind of went around and looked it up myself, but whatever. Okay, Shadowland BBS. Meh. Yeah, this is all lore stuff that I really should be reading to kind of get a better idea of the world and stuff, but eh. None of that's important right now. What is important is I've got 3 jobs that I can do. Need to go do them. Additional runners available. Okay, so you can hire people if you want. Let's see, we've got Eos, who is an elf drone rigger. Brent Shirkley, a human mage. Exfio, an elf who's a physical magician. Killuminati Alabrad, an orc with shotguns and shaman stuff. And Elduce, street samurai. And I'm gonna do what I did before and just stick with my regular crew. Bad Chi. The subway flies over the tracks towards Aberdeen. Monsoon humidity clings to your skin as if it's followed you out from Hawaii. Or perhaps it's simply sunk this far into the earth, penetrating stone and machine, rousing the acrid smells of Hong Kong's underground in its wake. You've been handed a promising job, geomantic sabotage, with a single objective: disrupt the flow of Wujing Qi to destabilize the corporation. The client is especially keen on the idea of Wujing's famed geomancy being used against it, the ultimate humiliation. While the corporation's office spaces are free game, the main target is Wujing's treasured lotus statue, which resides within a temple on the topmost floor of the monolithic building. Your client's instructions are clear: the more damage you do, the worse the chi and the better the pay. Alrighty. Let's see. Kindly wanted you to have this. Spoofed credentials, fresh off Maximum Law's card printer. These should get you past the front door. Wouldn't count on them getting us much further, though. Guess that the client said something about other ways to bypass the check-in system inside the building, but he didn't go into specifics. Kindly had some choice words about that, but whatever. We'll find a way past security. If you received authorization for your crew prior to today, then you can pick up their credentials at the check-in terminal. As long as they're cleared, you're good to go. They are cleared, right? Definitely. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah, the upper floors are off limits, highly restricted. Not sure what's happening out there, but only company execs, security, and maintenance have access. Hmm. Looks like they call for maintenance often. That could be useful information. Okay, Isabel, do your thing. Welcome to the Matrix. Oh, this is very different. You've encountered blocker ice. You can either attempt to hack the ice or force your way past it at the cost of additional system trace. For more detail, blah blah blah. Okay. I have no idea how this is supposed to work. I'm just gonna guess it. Damn it. I am horrible at this. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully I get this more correct. Damn it. Hmm? Okay. That- I'm kind of mad that I didn't decide to go with Decker this time, because this looks really cool. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's get past this now. Ooh, access administrative override. That seems important. What can I find over here? Yeah, that dude's going that way. So I can very easily sneak over here and wow. I was worried that thing would find me.
Delivery data, you say? That sounds like something that could be useful. Okay. So I don't have to do the whole series of the number entries. I can just do one and then start picking out the correct sequence, but it's easier the more of those that I actually have. Damn, I'm really kind of sad that I didn't build a Decker again, actually, with everything set up like this, because this looks fucking cool. Oh well, at least I can go through with Isabel. Okay. So I now have the spoofed ID with administrative access that should get me past security and everything. Let's see, what's the security guard have to say? Just clocking in. Not gonna lie, I heard that loud buzzer and I thought I tripped security. Okay, I'm in. Hacker voice, I'm in. Now we have to disrupt the flow of chi in this place. Power junction. Let's not mess with the power junction. Not yet, at least. Oh, there's a chi point. A lot of chi points in there. Okay, that should do it for that place.
Hey, I got some extra money. Because I got the quickness. Oh, another cheat point. The spirits are angry. Yikes. Okay. Was a little bit rougher than I was expecting. Oh. There's an earth spirit here. Correction, there was an earth spirit here. Oh, another chi point. Prototype weapon sits locked in a stand. Its locking mechanisms are seemingly tied to the weapon's operation and safety. Forcing it open could damage the weapon. Okay, so what? I now know how to disengage the lock. The Bloody End. This weapon has been customized with a bullet silvering chamber, creating makeshift flesh when fired. This lowers accuracy but can cause mild to extreme bleeding in the target. Okay, I'll take it. I don't mind. Free weapons are always welcome. Any more chi point? Okay, any other chi points? Because I got 35 out of 100 and I'm willing to keep going. This is apparently the main focus that I'm supposed to mess with. 8484. Okay. Temple access card. Excellent. Hey, what do you know? Overload the power settings. Has reached a point where this churning energy has a physical manifestation visible in the atrium. Disruptions are working. But wait, I've already been all around here and disrupted all of the things that it allowed me to disrupt. How could I possibly disrupt it anymore? Like, there's no extra chi points popping up on the map. Okay, that one's locked. Let's open up this one. There you go. Ascend to the temple. Oh, hello. So we got a bunch of elemental spirits here that are not happy that we've been disrupting chi. Go ahead and buff my own, buff her aim a little bit. Ow! Okay, that one's gone. Go ahead and reload. And then you can shoot that one. Don't think that's gonna go well. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. Okay, there we go. Now there's at least 2 more up here near the statue that I'm supposed to take out. Oh no, oh no, it is 2. It is 2. Really, Isabel? Wow. You missed with a grenade launcher against enemies that were standing perfectly still. Okay, let's try this again. Never mind. You go up here. You can shoot next turn. Hey, another key point. Let's see. You just give her some accuracy and then hide back here because you're like half past dead. Okay, good. Uh-oh. I was really rather hoping I could get out of here without having to deal with this. Isabel, if you would be so kind as to actually hit them, thank you. You run back here and hope that nobody looks at you. Yeah, that's not good. It's really not good. Yeah, that's my entire crew wiped out. Wow. Okay, so that was a little rough. Is the game stuck like this now? It's weird. Let's reload here and see what we get. Oh, okay, so it starts me off like right here when I get to this point. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Can I? No, I can only shoot that guy. Go ahead and grant haste to Duncan. And you hang out over here. And then I guess shoot at that guy. Then miss and shoot at this completely different guy. Okay. Let's go ahead and get her a heal. And then shoot this guy. You shoot those guys. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's another one dead. I guess hide over here behind the cover. Then you hit that guy. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay, now with that done, I'm gonna go ahead and save here. So I don't have to do that part of the fight again. Okay, some more chi disruption. Please don't miss this time. I said please don't miss this time, not please miss. Okay, at least that one hit something. I suppose technically that hit. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Here, you get extra accuracy, please. You know what? You get extra accuracy too. Everybody get extra accuracy. Let's see if there are more hidden chi points that I missed somehow. Okay, the chi is fully disrupted. It cannot get more disrupted than this. Okay, that's when they come in. So they can come in when I'm way the hell back here. And can get some of my lower health people back to a more defensible position. Let's see, Isabel. You. Well, first off, shoot this guy. Well, close enough, I guess. And then move back here. Duncan, you can shoot this one. Seriously? Twice in a row with an 86% chance? Whatever. You need to back off so that you don't get hit by a bunch of their AoE spells, because they're about to cast a whole bunch of them. Okay, miss, that's good. That one has increased accuracy, so that one needs to die faster. That one also missed. They're all gunning for her. That one actually hit, which is unfortunate. Miss, please. Thank you. Yeah. can go back over here. You heal yourself. And then run the fuck away. Damn. Damn. Okay, she's doing work with this grenade launcher now. You need to keep running the fuck away. Okay. Well, she missed both technically, but still hit the one a couple times, so I'm not too upset by this. They might be clustered a little too close together. But it looks like I might actually make it through this one. If I could stop missing, thank you, finally. Holy shit. There we go. I am a huge fan, I gotta say, of the simple fact that the effective range on a lot of spells and abilities seems to have been increased by a shitload. There we go. Got rid of their security. Everything is fully disrupted. Let's get the hell out of here. Wuxing won't know what hit them. The embarrassment of their own geomantic science turned against them will sit unfavorably on the tongues of Wuxing executives and maybe even get a few people terminated. They'll know it wasn't just the building you battered, you sent a message. Everyone has a weakness that can be exploited. Change in feng shui should keep them spinning for months. The complete disruption of their qi and destruction of their temple will cripple the energy at this branch of the company. With Wuxing focusing on restoring their temple, it will be a long time before they discover the full extent of your assault. Yeah. Did the thing. And we get to claim payment for our runs at the computer, just like in Dragonfall. Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, I guess you get to do that to have more dreams? Get more clues about different things? Duncan asked me to do some digging on my own into Raymond's history. I guess he doesn't trust Kindly Cheng to give him the full story. I can't say I blame him, since she'd hide things from us if it was in her best interest to do so. So I've been poking around various corners of the Matrix, trying to dig up what I can. Most sinners leave a data trail the size of an aircraft carrier in their wake, working backward in time. Raymond starts out that way, but it slowly tapers away into nothingness. Sure, I can find some basic records in Seattle, power, utilities, a couple of public discussion sites he signed up for, but the further back I get, the less I find. And the craziest part is this: prior to 2032, I can't find anything at all, and that shouldn't be possible. It's like Raymond didn't exist before then. I don't know, I'm going to keep digging, but it'll take me a while. Okay. From Kindly Cheng. Oh, we get to go to a party. Lovely. Claim payment. A little bird whispered in my ear that Wuxing's fortunes are already falling. Their stock value dropped by 2% already. The client finds this to be an acceptable indication of your success and has forwarded payment. Nice. Anything on the Shadowland BBS? Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. Post pay data for sale. Okay, that's enough. Now let's see if I'm right in that this is a place to get some cutscenes. Chase the memories. Chase the rainbow. Okay. Nothing too terribly interesting. It was Club 88, this place, that had more merchants, I believe. He sells drugs. I remember that one's the adept trainer. Here we go. Smart Link. Yeah, just Smart Link versions of what's available out from that dude. With a couple of extra things thrown in. The AK-97. See, an outfit that gives me extra armor, which I believe is actually better than what I got. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this bloody end thing because the accuracy is not great. The frag grenade and the drugs can go away. And then I'll pick up this for some quick and easy armor. Okay. What do you sell? Okay, he doesn't sell anything. Okay. It is actually time to feed Missy. Yeah, she just woke up from her nap. She was sitting there staring at me. Hello, Missy cat. Yeah, it's time for food. Let's get you your food. Okay. Your food. There you go. Okay. Now, ordinarily, this is the part where I would, take a brief break, have myself a yogurt, chill for a bit, and continue the stream. However, I actually do have some extra things that I have to do today. So I'm actually going to be cutting the stream a little bit short today, which is unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and spend my karma real quick and, let's see, do. And then I've got 3 left. 4 things. But nothing in particular that I spend on. I should probably invest in intelligence a little bit, because apparently, according to that one spell that I saw, which was really cool, I will be needing at least some intelligence. So I'll just go ahead and get some intelligence. Let's see. Actually, let me hold off on that. I'll get the stuff in wisdom for the spellcasting. But I'll hold off on spending anything more. I want to go and actually confirm that it does say I need intelligence for it. Let's see, it's this one. Here we go. This place has the spell trainer lady. Crafty Zoo. Let's see. Yeah, requires spellcasting 6, intelligence 3. So I will need some intelligence for stuff. Some really interesting spell options in here. It's pretty cool. I do like that there are more options than there were in the previous games. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and save and go ahead and call it a stream, an early stream for right now. As I said, I got some other stuff I gotta do. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this prior to the release of Baldur's Gate 3, because Baldur's Gate 3 is going to consume my entire attention span when it releases. Until that time, however, I will be attempting to finish off Hong Kong as quickly as possible. But that will have to continue tomorrow. See you guys then.